Hello, everybody. Mark here at Gilbo Realty. Thank you so much for coming back and watching another video of mine. I really do appreciate it. If you have a moment, please like and subscribe down below. That really does help our channel get the information out that I'd like to provide to people that may be looking to move to the villages. That's kind of our whole goal as a company, to try to help you get there, give you some information. We kind of go into detail on some things that other realtors that actually are in the villages tend not to talk about too much. But me, I'm an open book. So if you have any questions, I'll give you my honest opinion. I don't like to talk about things that I don't know too much about, even though sometimes I can kind of get an idea based on my experience of what's going on in the real estate market. And obviously, the real estate market is slowing down. It has been for quite some time. And I think that's across the country, even in New York and other places that I keep an eye on. You can see the inventory ramping up in a lot of areas and houses taking longer and longer to sell. And they're just sitting on the market, mostly due to stubborn sellers. Realtors still overpricing properties. I know the urge to get a listing for many realtors is really, really big. And unfortunately, in today, I'd rather have a buyer than a listing. Listings cost money. You got to buy photos, you got to do a bunch of things with it, open houses. You got to explain to the seller why your house isn't selling at the price you told them it should be listed at. So there's a bunch of things you have to do as a realtor when you take a listing. And I prefer to deal with buyers. I just love working with buyers personally. I like when they buy a house, how happy they are. I like walking them through the process and getting to that closing table to where you're signing the paperwork and you're done. You get your keys. And then I talk to you, 1, 2, 3 months later, even a year later, and I realize how happy they are. And I just love that aspect of the business. I always have been that way. But the Villages is slowing down building. And I think it's quite obvious if you go to their website. You used to be able to find quite a few homes on their website for sale. You used to be able to find 150, 250, 300 homes at any one time being built. Now they're down to about 55. And there hasn't been a lot sold since my last video. So I know a lot of people are trying to post some boards of things that have sold, but a lot of it, I think, is existing homes they're trying to sell. And and let me show you a picture of a screen here I have up because it's kind of interesting where it all goes. But here's their Shady Brook, Moultrie Creek area. I think I counted about 50 homes here that have been spec build, ready to go. These are these dots here, as you guys may be familiar with if you check out their website at all. But one thing I do realize, they aren't going too fast. Some of these homes have been for sale for a while. There's already some resales going on in Middleton and also Shady Brook and Moultrie Creek. So you'll see them pop up more and more as we approach that 1 year period. But at the same time, I'm not seeing many of these things fly off the shelf like they were a year ago, and that's expected. I expected that to happen. I wasn't delusional the fact that the real estate market is just going to stay crazy, COVID crazy forever. I mean, anybody who has that opinion about the real estate market, or if anybody doesn't realize that the real estate market is slowing down, they're in la la land. Don't listen to those people. I mean, it's quite obvious, and the villages are pulling back. Look at this. This is Well Point. Let me show you this. So then they built this area in here, and these homes sold okay during the last 3-4 months, but they still have these. This little loop here has been there for a while. I only counted maybe 5 or 6 in this neighborhood, so it puts the listings at about 56 new homes, spec built, and a lot of them are just sitting there. And then what they also have, they have some lots up here and right below that Well Point. So, they got some lots. I think the villages would love to be able to just go to the lot business, buy this lot. And they had like 3 lots here the other day for 180 a pop on the golf course. And then obviously they sold because, those are the least common purchases in the villages. Most of the homes are going to be sold that don't have that beautiful view, right? So they do it on purpose because they want them to be a commodity. And so, they were up there. But if they were really that busy, should they really have a hard time selling a lot on a golf course with a water view by the looks of it, if I'm taking a look at this picture, and put them on their website, which is kind of surprising to me. And then they're still trying to sell lots. But as I was saying, I think the villages will love to get to the point where they just sell lots. You wait 2, 3, 4 months until they're done building it, like most builders, and they don't have that out-of-pocket expense. If you've got 200-300 spec homes sitting there hanging out in a so-called declining market, if I look around Florida, there's a ton of inventory. I mean, everywhere you go, there's inventory. And if you are going to put that much money out into building homes that may or may not sell quick here coming up in the future, it's probably not a smart move financially. So hopefully they learned their lesson on some of their previous builds, especially down there like Denham and Dabney and Newell. All that stuff took a while to sell, and they did some pretty good markdowns on them. And don't get me wrong, some of these homes in here have also been marked down in this Shady Brook area. So you're buying some spec homes, discounted. But even then, you can tell demand has fallen off quite a bit. The minute they started marking down Newell, Shady Brook, Newell, Lake Denham, and Dabney, I probably did the first video on it. And I was lucky because I went there that night and I could see them changing the prices on their website as I was on their website that night. So I did a video on it immediately saying, hey, look, they're marking this stuff down. And as you know, people said, oh my God, the villages are marking stuff down. So they ramped down to some of these areas to buy a lot of these properties. But I read over I'm joined to a lot of Facebook groups, and I see a lot of comments. I don't really post too much in there, but I see a lot of people saying, look, I got a home in, Lake Denham. I can't get anybody to come in my house. I have a home in Dabney. I can't get anybody that wants it. Nobody wants my house. So those are some of the things that people are having to deal with now for being so hasty in their purchase over there in those areas. And I'm hoping people aren't doing the same thing in some of these other newer areas they're going to be building. Don't be so hasty. You have plenty of time. But at the same time, it is what it is. And if you want to buy new, that's up to you. Take it for what it is. Go there. You're going to pay higher bonds. We're discussing bonds more and more on the channel because I just got a call the other day from someone who said, I'm talking to the agent about a bond, the sales agent of the villages, and they couldn't really explain it to me, and they got frustrated with the question of asking about the bonds. Now, I don't know why a village agent would get frustrated with the bonds. I mean, you got to be, pretty out of touch with reality when everybody talks about them. I mean, not just my channel, but a lot of other YouTube channels I've been watching for a few years have talked about the bonds and how they keep going up and up and up into stratosphere. And I think it's kind of interesting. You'll go buy a designer home, and like as some people stated the other day, I think Terry on our channel, he stated, the bonds are up near 50 grand in some of these places. Yeah, 50K plus interest. So if you don't pay that bond off in 30 years, it's 100 grand. It's going to double. So just keep that in mind when you're buying a new house. Those bonds are really going to matter. So what I've been doing lately is pulling homes with no bonds or very, very low bonds and putting them on the channel. We sold a couple that way, and it's trying to help some agents out that may be sitting on some homes, help out their sellers as well. So if you're an agent and you have a house you're trying to get rid of, you have no action, send it to me. I'll be happy to throw it on the channel, and I'll promote your house for you. But at the same time, I'm going to go through 3 of them today. One is kind of cute. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. I don't see too many of them around, but this one they put some money into this thing. Get a pool house. What's the other one? Well, I'll figure it out. But let's go to the first one because I don't want this to be a forever video. Okay, 2821 Barboza Drive. Pretty cool 1-bedroom, 1-bath patio villa. I don't see too much of these. This is backed up to the Polo Rec Center by the looks of it, the field. It's kind of cute. It's been on the market 16 days for $239. It's 900 square foot. But you know what? If you're doing if you're just coming down 3 months out of the year, for maybe 4, you're going to visit in summer. Summer for there. But let's say you're going to do like a winter visit. This is what the hell for $239? Now, don't get me wrong. I still think it's overpriced. But at the same time, they put some money into this. And it's hard to find a house below $239. It's not a mobile home. Okay, you're getting into mobile home territory here. I'd rather have a stick-built house with updates than a mobile home. That's my opinion. Somebody may have a different opinion on that, but that's me. So you're looking at 1 bed, 1 bath, 900 square foot, 2821 Barboza Drive, sitting at $265. Built in 99. Taxes are cheap. Bond is paid. Polo practice fields, too, are right behind the house. They got shrubs to, for privacy, too. But with over 80K in updates, it's located in the village of Santiago. And they put a roof on at 21, an HVAC in 21, new dishwasher, new fridge, windows, new sliding glass doors, pull down attic stairs, and new insulation. Okay. So you're pretty close if you're looking. Any discounts? Nope. Listed on 2.7 for $239. Here's the location. There's El Camino. Here's Buena Vista. Good location, right? So let's look at some photos. Okay, so here's front of the house. Kind of cute. Got this little picket fence going on. It is vinyl, by the way. I love the color of the house. I'm a big fan of the color. Garage door's nice with windows. Got some landscaping here. It's cute. I can't wait to get to the backyard. Here's a side patio, which is kind of nice. So there's nobody behind you. Now, I'm not sure how noisy that polo field is, but it'd still be fun to watch them while they're playing. Here's a side, nice. It's cute. Here's the front. I love the floors in here because they're nice and bright. Love the floors. New windows, by the way. Remember that. So you can tell they painted it. Here's this front area. There's probably a lanai at one time, potentially. I like it. Walk into the door to the left here. So here's your front door entry. There's the living room straight ahead. You have this out here. I bet you this was their front lanai. They made this square footage instead. I love it. Love the floors. Like the little island here. Small little kitchen, but it's fine. There's the bedroom on the left. It's cute. There you go. I like it. Gas stove. I would have probably sold that stove and put in silver appliances as well as the dishwasher. There are a lot of landlords out there that will come by them and pick them up from you. That's me. I would have done that, but you know, whatever. It is what it is. Cute. So let's see if we can get in the bedroom. Okay, here we go. There's a big long closet. Nice. So you got a nice bathroom in this one. Now remember, this is one bed, one bath, so it's going to be a Jack and Jill. So that's my guess. So this is the closet with this farm door. Here's the bathroom, and you can see on the other side is another door someone can get into. So if you're okay with a Jack and Jill, it's fine, but obviously you got to keep your bathroom somewhat clean. Now, I'm not sure how many visitors you're going to have to your place with a one bedroom, right? It's not like anybody's going to be staying the night too much. But, you know, I don't mind this. This is actually okay. Cute. They redid the shower. Let me see if I can see it in the mirror. Yeah, so they redid the shower with a sink. They didn't put glass up, but they do have a curtain there. I don't mind this. There's a garage, 1.5 car, really. You could park a golf cart and a garage and a car in here. Got some storage. Your laundry's in the garage too. There's a panel box. So here's your backyard. Got some landscaping going on here. It's cute. Got a pretty big yard actually for the size of this house. So look at this one. If you're just looking for something, you want something to be able to show up for 2-3 months out of the year. Maybe you and your spouse, your partner, whatever. $239, one bed, one bath, 900 square foot. They did the updates on this, right? So think about this: roof in 21, HVAC in 21, dishwasher, new refrigerator, new windows, new sliding glass doors. There's been some updates. Check this one out: 2821 Barboza Drive. I don't see too many of these one bed, one bath, but if it makes sense economically, if you're not going to be here year round, why would you spend all that money to have an empty house? So, okay, think about this one. Let's go to another one. Okay, 1887 Lancaster Lane, 3 bed, 2 bath, 1961 square foot, just dropped $25K. Price is coming down a little bit, down to under the 800 mark, which is important to be, $799. Sitting at 407, but I would tell you it has a pool and it's on the golf course, and there's probably a water view, supposedly it says. We're going to find out. So 3 bed, 2 bath. It does have a 0.30 acre lot. Pool on Arnold Palmer Golf Course. Village of Winifred. And what do you know? The agents are putting the villages in here. Lantana model offers 3 beds, 2 bath, countless upgrades. Roof in 21, HVAC in 20, hot water heater in 22. Congratulations. Bond is paid. Okay? Think about that. So let's see what the location is. You can get up here. So there's Buena Vista going north to south. There you go. There's 466. There's Buena Vista. Here we are, right here. Right on the other side of Buena Vista. So let's look at some photos. Okay, look at this outside shot. You got some paver driveway. That wasn't cheap. These are nice. It does have the golf cart garage in these. A lot of times I see these homes. They don't have the golf cart garages up here, but this one does. Nice. Love the palms. I just love the trees. They're just grown here. You can tell the different style. up here in these homes that you don't see in a lot of the newer ones. Gutters all around. I think this has crown molding inside too, I think. Nice little front entry. Maybe not. Got some tall ceilings here, though. Got some sun tubes. Tile floor all the way through. I love it. I can't wait to get to the pool. I haven't seen the pool yet. This is big. Okay. Little living room, eating area up front. Do you see what I mean about photos, folks? What are they doing? How many photos do I need of that room? Right? And actually get rid of the furniture. It's ugly. Okay, so here's countertops are nice. Small little kitchen, but, you know, it'll work. Gas stove, too, by the way. That's probably the first photo of the kitchen they should have put on there, by the way. I'm very big on photos. And you can tell the agents really don't know what they're doing when it comes to photos. All right. That's probably the second shot I would have taken. So I only need 2 photos of this kitchen, to be honest with you. All right, here's the master bed, I'm assuming, with carpet. I know a lot of people do not like carpet. Let's get into the bath here. Again, we don't need that photo. Okay, here comes let's go into the bath here. Okay, so you have dual sink, a little makeup counter, some storage. You got a walk-in shower here. There you go, with a seat. Okay, that's good. Shower's probably gonna need some updating at some point. There's a walk-in closet. Some wire shelving. Here's another bed with a closet. Nice, with carpet again. So here's the other bathroom, obviously shared. It's all right. Okay. Here's another bed. Got a golf course view in that bedroom. This is off that kitchen area. You could probably make this an office slash, you know, maybe put your coffee and some other stuff in here. All right. Here's the garage. Nice. All right. So I like this back lanai area. It's beautiful back here. The pool is pretty. They do have some stone around the pool too, which gives it a nice look. A nice natural look. Those fans have got to go. They're getting ugly. Okay. I don't mind this. You can make this gorgeous right here. Just trim back some of this brush. The palm trees are beautiful. They're well grown. I love the waterfall in the pool. I don't see too many major cracks, if at all, in any of this cement, this concrete, which is nice. There you go. Big bird cage. Yeah, I like it. Okay, cool. I'm not going to finish going through some of these videos or some of these pictures because they take way too many. But if you look here, $799, $244. 3-bed, 2-bath, 1961. 1887 Lancaster Lane, sitting at $407 a square foot. Might be a little high, but it's 2004 build, 0.29 acres. Again, you get a lot of character in these older homes, and there's no bond. Freshly painted in 20, new roof in 21, HVAC in 20, hot water heater in 22. Take a look at this one, and let's go to another one. Okay, here's a courtyard villa in Fenny for $335. This is kind of comparable to like the Durham model, just the driveway's curved and the garage is sideways. But $12K drop. Finally got this down to where it probably should be. All the Durham models should be down near this $330 to $340 mark. 2-bed, 2-bath, 1150, 5578 Bougainvillea Ave. Been on the market 124 days. Sitting at $291 a square foot. Again, 2-bed, 2-bath, built in 17. It's in the village of Fenny. It's beautiful over there. It says sold, turnkey, finished, perfect for the snowbird. Right, see if there's any updates. Bond balance on this one is $15,000. Now, the new bonds on these are sitting at about $30 to $35K. A lot more money than when these were built. And this house is only going on what? Going on 8 years old this year. So let's take a look at some photos on the inside. I like the landscaping and the fact that it's just basic, plain Jane. Love it. I like the curved driveways, but the driveways in the villages are short. I don't like, if you have a long car or SUV, you're pretty tight. So you walk into this big kitchen, which is pushed out. I love it. Love the huge kitchen. Love the tile floor. It's got an electric stove and everything, but it's fine. It's nice. Not, I mean, they're not granite or quartz, but hey, whatever. It's still nice. Love it. It's pretty. Furnished, by the way, folks. For this price, you're getting it furnished with only a 15K bond. So what if you could get this house for the asking price and you tell them to pay the bond off when you buy it? Would they do it? I don't know. I'd find out. Okay, so I don't mind this. It's okay. Here's the master. I don't care for the color, but it's still in the carpet. But I like the fact this has a slider out to this back lanai. I wish they would do more and more of that. It really does add a nice touch. Okay, so here's the bathroom. Nice big walk-in shower. Toilet separated out. And you got a dual sink. Nice. Love it. There's a walk-in closet. Nice. Okay, you got your day bed here. Probably comes in. Again, it's furnished, so that's a bed and cabinets. I love it. Love it. So it's only 2-bedroom on this one. But here's the bath. Got someone staying with you. They got their own bathroom. Here's the garage. You got your washer dryer out here. This must be a water softener. And you have your utilities here. Plus your sink, which I like in the garage. You love that fan too. See, if the Villages put up something like this, people wouldn't be complaining about their fans. Now, it's probably my fault because I just keep telling them it's a $39 fan. But it would be nice if they just added some custom fan options for people. You know, they want the fan, but they want a light. So what do the Villages do? They don't offer options. They take it out completely. So you can walk into your new build and not even have a lamp in it. Not even have a light in your bedroom because there's no lights. Common sense, folks. Okay, so you got this concrete pad walking all the way around. I love the courtyard models just because this concrete pad goes sometimes most of the house on the outside. Nice backyard. Love it. Basic landscaping. So you can get out here. You also have a side slider over here. AC over here in the corner. They got gutters up too, which is nice. Take that water away from the house. They got to run this gutter out, not that way. Okay. I like this house. It's getting down to the point. Now, this is $335 furnished. Now, you can get a Durham model too, typically for about $340. There's one in the Villages right now for $350, but they started like $380. They're out in La La Land. But they're finally realizing they're overpriced. They're coming down. And it's in the Village of St. John's, I believe, and I think I saw that house. Well, it's $335, 2-bed, 2-bath, $1,150, dropped $12K with all the furniture, which some of the stuff is not that bad. So, but there's an option for you, and there's only $15K left on the bond. So maybe you pay off this bond. That'll save you quite a bit every year. And you think about this house too. So think about this one, 5578 Bougainvillea Ave, $335 finally. After some markdowns, there you go. Started at $372. They were hitting the pipe on that one back in October, but then they've come back down to reality after lowering down about 10%. So think about this one, $335. It might fit your budget. Just dropped $12K. If you guys have any questions, don't be afraid to reach out to me. I'm always available. I try to pick up my phone all the time. If not, leave me a message. We'll call you back. If you're in the Villages and you want to see some houses, please, you can't just call and say, hey, can you show me this house? I'm right in front of it. Because with the new rules, the new laws implemented, we have to have a buyer's agreement, right? Now, our buyer's agreements are really simple. They're one page. It's stupid dumb. But we just make it easy so we can get in and show you a house. Okay, but remember, if you're going to go look at a house, you got to have a buyer's agreement unless you're going to go visit an open house. Okay, but again, our buyer's agreement, we're not here to handcuff you. We just want to follow the rules so we don't get in trouble. But everybody have an awesome day. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to reach out to me. Go to the Villages tab, search in multiple ways on our website, and we will talk to you soon. Have fun.